Welcome to my presentation one. In this presentation, I look at innovations, successes and failures, and the enablers and disablers associated with them. I look at two innovations and the reasons why I think they were a success or they failed. The two innovations I decided to look at are quadraphonic sound and the tablet, one from back in the 70s and one from modern day. When we look at these two items, we see how the tactics of innovation affected their failure or success. For failure, we see with the quadraphonic sound, there was not enough upside, no compatible fit, and there was no easy in. The tablet, with its success, had lots of upside. It was simple, comfortable and familiar, reliable, and it did have an easy in. So let's look at quadraphonic sound and what it was created to do. It was designed to replicate live sound. Basically, it was stereo times 2. It was designed to listen to music on. But unfortunately, there was no real upside for the consumer. Most people were happy enough with stereo sound for their music listening. So with quadraphonic sound, consumers didn't see anything easy or comfortable about this technology. There were too many different ways to produce it, and there was no standard format. Another big downfall for quadraphonic sound was there was no easy in for the consumer. It meant buying an expensive system, and there were not many recordings made for this type of system, so it really made the system unusable to the consumer. But just like many other innovations, the failure led to another innovation moving to the forefront. Just like we see in the tree of competing innovations in our textbook, we see that quadraphonic sound led Dolby to create the surround sound. They quickly made it into an easily standardized systems. And then it turned out that consumers wanted this technology for movie watching, not music listening, like quadraphonic sound had been set up to do. Now let's look at a real success story from the modern day, the tablet. This has a lot of upside, especially when you compare it to the traditional laptop or desktop. We have its lower cost, more mobile, allowing users to take it everywhere with them, and it's easy to use. There's very few downsides to this product, and it is now one of the hottest selling consumer electronic products. So, what did consumers see in this product that they really loved? Well, great advantages of this were its instant on capability. So much better than the laptop that took a few minutes to boot up or the desktop. This is as much of an improvement as the gas lamp where you had to sit there, pump it up, wait for the light to come, to the electric light which was instantaneous. The tablet also has a longer battery life, and the touchscreen makes it so easy to use. The tablet was so easy for us to pick up and use after our experience with our smartphones. It was a straight transition, easy to pick up and go. The tablet was also very reliable, less susceptible to viruses than the desktops and laptops that came before it. The tablet's biggest success is that it gave consumers what they want most from their everyday personal computing. They wanted to access the web, do social media, look at emails, look at different apps, and they didn't need the local storage that the desktop or laptop offered.